Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we want to start a new series which is called Get Roasted. What is it all about? It's pretty much that I'm spectating your attacks, and well, I have a couple of comments about that. I try to give you tips after the attack, but as well, if something is bad, then you get roasted. At least that's the plan. I don't know if I can do it or if it turns out it's more like analyzing the attack, because so far I wasn't really able to roast anyone. I feel like so that's going to be a tough part for me, but that's basically the idea of this series. And I would say without any further delay, we jump immediately into the first attack, except one more thing, and that is if I blame someone, if I roast someone, if whatever, don't take it personal. It's just pretty much as a gimmick. So don't take it serious. It's not meant by that. You guys should know that. And one more thing, if you want to get into the next episode of this one, join my Discord server, my English one, get yourself set up with the roast role, and then as soon as I need some more replays or someone to roast pretty much, then I will let you guys know, and I will get into your clan. I will spectate live, because that's way better than watching a replay or something like that. So that's way more entertaining in my opinion. So like I said, let's get started. Okay, and here we go with the first attack from Noobs Obama. Overall, huge shout out to the Noobs family who pretty much invited me to test the episode, this series. So we will see a couple of their attacks. Let's check it out. The first one is just he's taking the Ice Golem and the King for the town hall apparently. And let's see what he's doing, except that he already wasted the wizard in the beginning. I guess you guys saw it when he activated the town hall, and I don't know why, but he placed the wizard over there. Then I guess he's coming in from he's coming from a complete different angle, I would have thought. Okay, that's interesting. So I guess he's trying to come in from the 12 o'clock side. The king, I don't know, swapping the town hall with the king isn't too bad. Let's see how the rest of the text goes. But so far, I'm not sure if it's that clever, if I'm honest. So let's see how this goes. The Bitter Huts will lure his queen on the left side. That's my guess, at least. The ram is coming in. He has to use the rage and the queen ability. Guys, don't use both at the same time. I know it's happening sometimes, but don't do that. It's not the best decision. Okay, so healers are switching. And he dropped all of his boulders on the right side. If he would have dropped it on the left side, all of the boulders would have went in. This means all of the boulders are walking. Another thing which he could have done better. So let's see how it still keep going. Okay, healer is getting, or the healers are getting completely fried by the air defense and the black mine. We have not too many spells left because he's using bats after that. He has 2 wizard towers to go through. And the right side, I think he wanted to go for the multi-inferno tower as well. But yeah, with all of the boulders walking, that obviously didn't went as planned. And as well, he could have had still rage spell left without using the queen ability and the rage at the same time. So that's another thing what we have to point out. Okay, so bats are coming in. Free spells are on point. That's nice. And he could have already dropped cleanup because time is always an issue. But except that, the attack looks like it's running out of juice because, well, the bats will, I think die over there at the expo and the Inferno Tower. So this was basically it. We watched a little bit of the last couple of moments, but what went wrong, what went good? I think the idea overall was okay. He didn't perform the attack too well. The pretty much swagged rage / queen ability. And then the boulders from the left side. I think it could have tripled the plan overall. But yeah, with this, it didn't work out in the end. But still, thank you so much for for letting me record this. And like I said, from the left side, queen walking back and everything would have walked in. I think this would have looked pretty good. But yeah, thank you so much for letting me spectate your attack. And once again, I think most of those guys are kind of nervous when I'm watching. But yeah, so there are even more mistakes which are happening, which is nice for us because we can point out something. But always keep in mind, please, that none of my comments are meant bad, whatever. Okay. So On this one, we're going into a Legend League attack because we just want to mix it up. From Ziggy, from Noobs as well. What is he trying to do? I think one couple of things we have to mention. The heroes are really offset. You can pretty much walk most of the Inferno Towers, which is super strange. He already used the one Kokoloon, the Queen, one Freeze. I don't know why. I think he could have do that better, I guess. But okay. So far it's looking good. So he's using the Slammer. I don't know why. I think the Ram would have been way better. One more thing. Always keep in mind that you have both siege machines up if you're doing Queen charges. Ram and the Slammer. Both, at least those two. Blimp is sometimes... It's not useful too often, but sometimes it is. So at least always have your two siege machines. And yeah, he's using the Warbreakers to get in. Queen is actually going onto the outside again. So let's check it out how she is going for the stuff. She's going around the decoration and then going for the multi-Inferno Tower. Okay, so the Queen is not going for the Town Hall, which is obviously not as planned, I guess. Meanwhile, the King got the enemy King. So what could, like, and once again, the funnel is too late at the bottom, which means the Queen will once again not go in. She could have reached the Eagle and the Town Hall from there. So yeah, like so far the attack didn't went as planned. I guess we saw that. So King over there was nice, but like the funnel for the Queen was not the best, not the best. So he should have used the Queen ability earlier. So maybe he would have picked up, I don't know, maybe the Warden or the Archer Tower. Now he's coming with the Hawk Riders. It's pretty risky to come in over there because if the Hawk Riders are splitting unlucky, then all of the Hawk Riders are actually going on the outside. But let's see. Okay, the Hawk Riders are going to the Wizard Tower. Where are they going next? Okay, there are a couple of Hawk Riders going to the Tower, so it won't be a 1-star. At least something, okay? So, yeah, so the attack. I think pretty much everything went wrong for the Queen walk. Had a bit of bad luck, I guess, with the Queen walking around, which wasn't planned. And then once again, I don't know why he used the Slammer, I guess. Like, even if he didn't saw the Sweeper, there's no reason to use not the Ram. Like, I don't know. But yeah, let's see. We will go into the next attack because this attack is pretty much running out of anything because he's like getting a couple of more percentage, then getting into the last couple of seconds, and yeah, that's basically it. So let's check out the next attack. The next attack is once again going to be a war attack, and let's see how this goes. Okay, Rival is coming in once again from the Noobs clan, and we see, let's take a look how he's doing the P.E.K.K.A. smash. Okay, using the P.E.K.K.A. over there, kinda, I don't know, let's check it out what he's doing next. I think maybe even Baby Dragon, like Kokoloon and Baby Dragon would have been enough, but let's see what the P.E.K.K.A. is getting. He's starting the Queen really far up there, so I don't know where the Queen is heading because the funnel is a bit strange. He says the Wizard Tower and the Bomb Tower left, but it seems like his Queen is ignoring it. Oh, he tries to jump immediately into the... Okay. That looks interesting. I think that would have worked maybe as Queen charge, but as P.E.K.K.A. smash, I don't know. I'm not convinced at all, but let's see. Okay, the Hound is popped. The Queen is going inside, I think, which isn't too bad. Then a couple of boulders going to the left where the Bomb Tower and the Wizard Tower are still standing. But now everything will kind of quickly die because it's really hard for the troops to actually reach the most important things. King is still alive, and now the Slammer is coming in. Freezes a couple of things. But he had no Kokoloon or anything, I think, for the Slammer, which means the Slammer is super quickly dying. Queen is still alive. This will be quite some percentage, but I think it's not gonna be a triple. That's kind of obvious, I think. But yeah, he just had the rage. He used it for the King. I don't know. I think would have liked it more on the Queen to keep her alive and to save the Queen ability. I don't know. It wasn't about the how to say it, the execution. It was more about the plan. I think the execution was okay, but the plan was just not fitting for the base, in my opinion. So that was one thing. And once again, like, I don't know why he started that strange funnel. Like, I don't know what the idea behind that. I don't know. The idea behind that was super strange. But yeah, okay, this is going to be more percentage. Around 90% is my guess. So with the queen. And then it's basically it. It's way more percentage than I thought. But still, like I said, I didn't like the plan itself. The execution was good. But 90%, I guess that's decent. So let's take a look at the last attack for this episode. And let's take a look at this one. This is going to be a Sui Mass Hawk attack with a P.E.K.K.A, Ice Golem, Wall Breakers, which means he will use the Slammer backend. So let's see how this goes. He's using a couple of loons for funneling. Those were 3 loons. Why the heck 3 loons? 2 are totally, like 2 are enough. So this is already 1 hawk wasted, I would say. The P.E.K.K.A, okay, I guess that's a little bit unlucky with the P.E.K.K.A running into 3 Tesla. So that's unfortunate. But I think at the same time, it's really risky to just immediately go into the CC like this. I hope he will get the Town Hall, because if he won't get the Town Hall, this attack has a chance to actually 1-star. So this is going to be super close. But yeah, the P.E.K.K.A got, I think, 2 buildings, and on 1 building was the Wizard as well. So that's not working. Oh, the freeze was good. The freeze was nice because he is saving the queen. So let's see how the queen go. Oh, this going. Okay. All planned. Okay, so let's see how he's doing with the Hawk Riders. Immediately starting into the base. Hawk Riders are splitting. Heal. I think the heal was way too aggressive, so way too deep into the base, because he lost quite some Hawk Riders over there. And he should have split the Hawk Riders more, so he isn't losing too many Hawks. And the bottom group is already dead, so that's tough, okay. Freezing the queen, that's nice. Could have frozen the Inferno Tower as well. I think that's one point to mention as well. The water ability was nice, but yeah, this isn't going to be enough for this base, I think. So yeah, I think it was a great save, I guess, with the how to say it, the Tesla over there. But I think it would have been a way better plan to actually lure the CC, lure it maybe to the upper side of the base, and then do the Sui. I think the P.E.K.K.A was in this case kind of wasted. If he had there on the CC, he could have just used the king to clear out the rest, and then use the queen to drop onto the Town Hall. This would have been way better in my opinion. But yeah, this way it's, I don't know, like the P.E.K.K.A had no value at all. It was like pretty much 5 swagged hawks. Then we had the 1 swagged loon, which means it's already 6 swagged hawks. And 6 hawks is quite a lot. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. But hey, thank you so much for everyone who let me spectate their attacks. And if you guys want to join, or like want to get spectated by me as well, I think I didn't roast too much this episode, but I'm still learning. Normally I always try to mention the good things, which is in this episode. I don't want to like bash anyone or whatsoever, but I feel like it could be kind of funny. But yeah, so this is basically it for this episode. I hope you guys like this new one. Let me guys know down below in the comments how you feel. Like, should I do more videos about that? And if you want to be in the next episode of this series, if you guys like the series, then make sure to join my English Discord server and get roasted on my Discord server as well. Don't spam in like any information in there. Just wait until I explain something, because if I don't have to record a new series or like a new video, I won't need any live spectating options, whatever. So I will come to you guys, but if you guys want to get picked up, make sure to join the Discord and make sure to get yourself that role. That's from me. I hope you guys liked this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one.